So the big question is, are you still blaming your ex? Today I discuss the dangers and why this might be holding you back from your future love. My name is Joan Nwosu and welcome to the Second Chances podcast, a love journey in black and white. Every day I read comments on social media of people spewing so much hate about their exes and holding on to their past relationships. Yes, let's face it, breakups are tough. I get it. It's tempting to point fingers and lay all the blame at your ex's feet. Yeah, wouldn't that be so easy? But what does this really do for us? Does it help us heal? Or does it just keep us chained to the past? Let's explore this together. First off, when we blame our exes, we're missing a crucial opportunity for self-reflection. It's so easy to overlook our own shortcomings when we're so busy focusing on someone else as the villain, right? What do they say about one finger pointing outward? The other four are pointing inwards at us. The truth is, your growth only comes from introspection, from acknowledging your own flaws, from owning them, and yes, working on them. So looking at your ex and blaming your ex and casting all this blame on them doesn't allow you to look at you, to take responsibility for your own part that you played in the relationship ending. And again, a relationship ending is not a bad thing. So let it go. The second thing is baggage. Oh my God, the emotional baggage. Nothing screams baggage than constantly pointing fingers, carrying anger, carrying bitterness from one relationship to the next. It's like walking through life with this heavy load on our shoulders. Who needs that? I know I don't, because it's exhausting, not just for us, but for our future partners too. I can't imagine being with someone who can't stop bashing their ex. It is such a turn off. Get rid of that baggage. You don't need it. No one needs it. So yes, drop the baggage. Blaming your ex can also put a dent in your self-esteem. I know I dealt with this a lot. The constant talking about what went wrong, what they didn't do right, how they did me bad, what they did, what they said, all of those things. In a very subtle way, it was reinforcing the idea that I was a victim. That I was a victim of my own love story, not the author. We are all authors of not just our love story, but our entire lives. So if you remember or you keep in mind that your past doesn't really define your future. Your past is not who you are. Your past is just something that happened. It's just an experience. Then you're no longer a victim. Now you're a victor. Now you can choose to rewrite your story because you do have the power to change the narrative. So rather than allowing some ex through your blame game to hold you back and keep writing that narrative about who you are, trust yourself to learn from the past and know how to make better decisions in the future, right? So it's not who you are. It's just something you went through and something that you've learned from. So drop the blaming. It doesn't work. It doesn't help our self-esteem. Forgiveness is such a powerful tool. If you're still blaming, it means you're not forgiving. And when you're blaming and not forgiving, it's not just holding you back, right? It's stopping your future love. It's holding you back from an emotional state as well. When you carry unforgiveness in your heart, it's very heavy. It's a very, very heavy feeling. And I'm not just talking about forgiving your ex. I'm also talking about you forgiving yourself. Like you have to forgive yourself for whatever decisions or whatever role that you played in that relationship. You need to let go. Just let go. Release the pain. I'm not saying don't feel the pain. Feel the pain, but release it and let it go. Because that's the only way that you can now open your heart to new possibilities and opportunities, right? It really does set you free when you forgive and let go. And once you've forgiven, then blaming and talking about it becomes a thing of the past. You just let it go. So breathe with me. Take a deep breath and just let it go. Let it go. It's over. It's gone. So, how do we break free from this cycle of blame? Well, as with everything in life, it starts with self-awareness. Just notice and acknowledge that, I'm still in pain. I'm still blaming this person. I'm still holding on to what that relationship was or wasn't, whatever dashed expectations or dashed dreams that you had. Okay, acknowledge it, feel the pain, and then let it go. Just let it go, right? Feel the pain, but don't let it anchor you. Don't stay stuck there. Don't stay stuck in this cycle of misery for too long. There's so much light ahead of you. Yes, embrace the lessons that you learned, but use them as a stepping stone to a brighter, more loving future, because it is available. So I encourage you today to look inward. Take time to heal and grow, and prepare yourself for the love that you truly deserve. Every ending is just a new beginning. So quit the blaming game, because it's dangerous. It's holding you back. It's stopping you from stepping into this beautiful beginning that awaits you. Thank you for listening to today's episode of the Second Chances podcast, a love journey in black and white. Till next time, sending you love and light.